Hello, this is the Gamer Composer, and we're about to start a new game, which is called Sail to Singularity. In this game, we start with Earth before it is inhabitable, and we upgrade the Earth after pressing some buttons. Eventually, we will have life, and life will begin to develop. This game is seriously a huge button pressing game. I really think you can injure yourself playing this game. It's not a joke. It's really entropic. So here we just had amino acids on our planet Earth for the first time. And normally there's music to go along with this, but since I am a noob, just figuring this out for the first time, I recorded this without any audio, so I'm doing a voiceover. So here you can see me just clicking away, just spamming buttons. And now we've got DNA. So basically by spamming buttons, you see the little twos. That's how we gain points for entropic life. And that little gold thing gets you extra points. And so I'm just buying amino acids and DNA, and they generate entropic points on their own. In the beginning, it's quite a few, like 0.05 per second. Yeah. So normally my strategy is just to buy like the most expensive thing because they tend to give the most points, and then just upgrade the efficiency of those things as we go along. For example, you see here entropy tap gains +4 per tap. That means if I were to upgrade that every time I click instead of 2, I would have 6. Sorry, this is a little unclear and all over the place. But yeah, we're just hopping right into this. So like I said, this game is Sail to Singularity. So we start with basically no life. And we have to smash our buttons over and over and over and over until, look at this Earth. It looks somewhat inhabitable. And we just gain entropy points over and over, just pressing. It's really tiring. You could probably get carpal tunnel syndrome from this game. Yeah, so just be careful. This is also a reason why I try to get these things here, which generate their own points without me pressing anything. But they cost a bit. So now I've got my first prokaryotic cell. Prokaryotic cell. And it's generating 2 points per second. Obviously, I am able to do much more when I just spam the buttons. And you get points here and there, like for achieving highlights, like you've reached the prokaryotic cell stage, and yeah, if you get like 25 or 50 amino acids and then 100, I don't remember exactly the numbers, they give you some extra points along the way, as well as that gold thing there that's on the screen. But it's not always free. Sometimes if you want the points from the gold thing, it'll charge you those little purple square boxes, which I have none of right now on the upper left-hand corner. You can see there. So I'm just looking at the research now, and I'm just gonna keep spamming buttons until I can upgrade the quality. Yes, now I'm getting 20 entropic points per click, going quite quickly. Before I was just getting 2 points per click, but now I'm at 20, so we're still in the early stages of life. Look, yeah, see, I tried to press this gold thing, but it cost some boxes. And here's our planet Earth. And my fingers get pretty tired at this point. But nevertheless, I'm just spamming along. Later, you'll hear the audio with the sounds that they've designated for pressing the button. Like I'm slowing down there, it's just really tiring. And that's my cat, so let's see if I can maybe open the door and see if she will leave us alone. Okay, I just tripped over my vacuum cleaner, and my cat has decided to join us, so she might add a few words here and there. I'm probably going to edit this out. There, she says hello. Hi. We're not so far advanced as the cat life forms yet in this game. Still in the early stages of life. I really like this game because there's like a scientific aspect to it. So every time you upgrade something, you're learning about something. They give you a little bit of like background information about like how DNA evolves and stuff like that. Although my one critique would be that the evolution of everything seems to be kind of insignificant. So even though I'm like struggling along here, I'm getting 65 points every time I press everything. I'm waiting to research, waiting to get more self-producing items, just researching everything I can. It doesn't really feel significant. Like, okay, yeah, the first time I get this eukaryotic cell, ta-da! It shows that I've got the cell. But other than that, like the research doesn't really feel like I've accomplished something. Okay, cool. So I've got a few of these purple squares now. So maybe I'll use them up at some point. And like I said, I'm just buying the most expensive thing. You can see I can afford like 16, 17, 18, 19 amino acids, but they don't give as many points as the most expensive thing. So I'm just gonna buy, yeah, eukaryotic cells and prokaryotic cells. Those give me the most points. I think this is pretty common in most idle games. So yeah, I'm not sure that I'm really saying anything new. And let's, yeah, just keep spamming these keys. So every once in a while you can click these upgrades to give you like twice as much production value. So that's what I'm doing here. And you can see here I'm like focusing on getting the eukaryotic cells to be more efficient. Those are the most expensive things. But now we've got sponges. Yay, check it out. We've moved beyond the microbial life and moved on to sponges in the underwater. You can see on the bottom left, the world's first multicellular organism. Sponges are stationary filter feeders. They are a product of multiple eukaryotic cells coming together. These little bits of background information I find really interesting. That's what I really like about the game. But I kind of wish it had like a sense of accomplishment, because you'll see later on, like as the entropy increases, the rate of life, it just explodes, and you're just constantly increasing. Like you can see already here, like I can move on to jellyfish once I've got enough points. That was not possible in the early stage of the game, and that just increases more quickly later on, like jellyfish. I don't remember what's next. Okay, flatworms. Look, you can already see, like I've just bought one jellyfish. Ta-da! And already it's hinting at buying flatworms. Jellyfish are soft-bodied. Oh, yes, I can't even read it. Onward and upward. As basic creatures develop the ability to swim, they leave the grounding of the ocean floor, unable to explore new worlds, heading towards the surface. So yeah, we're like really quickly moving from the underwater world to the land world. Yeah, and it's cool that like we get these achievements. But for the amount of work I'm putting in, like look at all these 65s you're seeing there. That's me pressing a key. I'm just spamming the key like that. You can't hold down the key either. You've got to like press over and over and over and over and over again. It's exhausting. I think what I'm doing here is saving up for a flatworm. Once I've got 200,000 points, I can buy one. And you can see like they give 400 points per second, which is way more efficient than anything else. Like if I buy 47 more amino acid, they only give 75 points. Yay! So we've reached the flatworm stage. Look at that. Woo-hoo! Isn't that just so beautiful? The flatworm is the first organism with bilateral symmetry, which enables the beginnings of the brain and internal organs. The simple creatures set the stage for vertebrates to come. Okay, so now that I've got that, I'm buying some of the cheaper things because I know there's these like achievement things, and yeah, I've got like 25 amino acids, more than 25 DNA, and prokaryotic cells. Like I can't even keep up with all the achievements on the bottom right because, yeah, they just become kind of meaningless. I just accomplish everything super fast. Oh, there's a mysterious rock. Let's see how long it takes me to notice that. There we go, and I have to press this 200 times. In addition to pressing the other buttons, you have to click on this. So my technique here is to click with the mouse or the tracking pad, and then use my other hand to click so that I can still gain entropy points. Really tiring. Gotta click this 200 times to reveal what's inside. Almost there. Boosh. Okay, it looks like there's some fossils. Evolution branch. Okay, so the dawn of the dinosaurs. So we've moved on to a new stage of the game. This is like supposed to be some kind of simulating machine named Semblance. They're simulating life, and we're participating in the simulation in order to understand the development of life. So we've discovered how dinosaurs were discovered, and there's now a new area of the game. Are you prepared to do that? Look at this. Archosaur, amazing. So this is the Dinosaur World, and now when I press the buttons I get these fossils. Before I was getting entropy points, now I'm getting fossils. I'm probably not gonna stay in this world too long in the beginning. Yeah, because I kind of want to focus on the other world, but let's just at least get this thing started. So now we've got 3 Archosaurs, yeah. Oh, great, and now we've got a new dinosaur. Or things, yeah, that's definitely not how it's said, but whatever. Let's just keep spamming buttons. And go for the boost here on this map as well. And on this map, when I click the icons of the dinosaurs, they go through like a timer, and they'll give me some points. So yeah, this is an idle game when you're not playing. Like I said, the things that I purchase here earn me some points per second. In the middle of the screen on the top, you can see like I have 3,000 something, 29, 26, 100 points per second next to these little green arrows. That's how much I would earn if I wasn't doing anything, sort of, because it also factors in what I'm earning by spamming the buttons. And I'm usually able to more than double the earnings. Okay, so I'm gonna buy some of the less efficient things because I know that I'll get achievement points for that. And after several minutes of spamming keys, risking my muscles for the rest of my life and my career, yeah, we're able to buy one more fish. Oh, I think at this point we decided to spam our way to the next stage of life. Tetrapods. Just spamming the keys. Exhausting. Almost there. And yes. Oh, finally. First animals on dry land. Whoa, tetrapods. Look at that. Look at that. Wow, he's got legs. Or feet. Escaping the dangers of the sea, the first land dwellers. The original colonizers, tetrapods, were the first water dwellers to develop legs and amphibious breathing and to crawl onto dry land. More tetrapods, yeah. Okay, so check this out. You can exterminate all your dinosaurs. Boom.
And this helps you to get more and more efficient. Things you get prizes for doing that. In this case, boom, one Darwinian cube. We have to start all over again. I don't know why I ended up back in the dinosaur world. I told myself, stay in the planet world. But here we are. And I think that's where we're going to leave off. Very inefficient, unable to focus. And yeah, have a good day.